We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
I am
Say you don't know me, I recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fight. Too many runaways, eating up the night. My pony says to mama, listen to the radio. Don't you remember, we built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Someone was playing Operation Games. Who cares? They're always changing. Corporation names. We just want to dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Write us off the page. My Cody plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. It's just another Sunday in a tired old street. Police have got the chokehold. Oh, we just lost the beat. Who counts the money underneath the bar? Who rides the wrecking ball into our guitars? Don't tell us you need us, 'cause we're the ship of fools looking for America, crawling through your schools.
Looking out over that Golden Gate Bridge on another gorgeous sunny Saturday, and I'm seeing that bumper to bumper traffic.
Don't you remember?
It's your favorite radio station, your favorite radio city, the city by the bay, the city that rocks, the city that never sleeps.
Cody plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Y'all ready? You want to do this? Double trouble?
This stream is protected by otters. Welcome to Otter Country.
What's up? What's up?
Water ushy gushy, water ushy gushy, water ushy gushy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm. Mm. Oh, that's good. I'm trying not to drink these too often because there is sugar in them. Welcome, everybody. Happy Thursday again. It's Double Trouble night. Hope y'all are well. Excuse me. I scrambled to finish dinner quickly too, right before stream, so things are still settling. KO with the first today. Welcome in. TJ, of course. That LOL guy is here.
LOL Lego.
The second half of Double Trouble. G Monkey, it's up. Rob, of course. Rob hating on my song. I haven't watched anything new, so I have no idea what the connection is. I do want to try to binge Andor this weekend if I can. Have to see how that goes. But PBJ, welcome in. Safe drive. James, Brick Sergeant, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're well today. All right, so this Thursday, that usually means that we'll hopefully see some people trickle in as we go along here. Plan today is to continue work with Studio. Because, yeah, I'm getting myself into that more and more. And now that I've got that building going, I kind of want to try to just keep doing it while I got the vibe. So we're going to do that today. So we're going to go right over to this. Let's go. All right. Get some vibes playing. All right. All right. Back to the cat food factory. Okay. I'm still feeling really good about this. Feeling really, really positive. So I think... Actually, she is... I think she's sleeping in her spot downstairs right now. Because they had dinner before I came up. So I want to make a couple... Or at least I want to make one little change back here. And maybe a couple other little things here. We'll see. But I'm pretty close to being happy with the first floor. And then I think we'll start on the second floor. So that's the plan today. There's no timetable for this in terms of finishing. It's just however far I get and where I feel good about it, that's where we are. We did Discord sharing last week, so this is the off week. So next week we'll do the sharing again for next Thursday. and see how things go. KO, I haven't got to any interior yet. There's no interior here. And I don't know when I'll do that or if I'll do that. I want to get just the walls and the outside done. That's the goal first. So I'm going to start. Go back here again. Uh-oh, we got news.
LEGO News, commando droids are rumored to appear in the upcoming Star Wars MTT part of the 327th clone. Helmet design has leaked. It will have battle damage printing. An image of the canceled Dreams Game Island Tower has leaked, and it was supposed to include a light blue classic space torso. This has been Titanium Clicker with the news.
See? Nothing there that I really care about, though. Star Wars. But thank you, TJ. So I am seeing right here I have an issue with these 3 plates I stacked up as I was trying to think about that section. Right here, which my head's blocking it. So right here, it's telling me that those 3 plates are not available in that color. So I kind of need to think about what I want to do anyway for that spot, and I had some other thoughts in mind. So I'm going to tweak this area first, and then we'll come back to that. And I still am getting used to, you know, thinking about the perspective as I look at things. It's still a challenge. Crap.
Hey there, no Lego, Greg B. Thank you for your resub to Otter Country for 33 months. That's super awesome of you.
Just a hamburger helper. I don't know if I want these. Shit. Thanks, Greg. 33 freaking months.
Lego. Greg.
Let's go. Yeah. Not the best mix. Still not feeling it. Well, get better, KO. It's no fun being under the weather. Oh, that was not an easy one to deal with right now. Thank you, Greg. 3 years, 4 months, 7 days, 7 hours. 3 years, so 22. 4 months will probably be January. That would make sense because I started Twitch technically in January. We were doing multi-streaming for a little bit, and then I went exclusively over here. So that kind of checks out. I think James will probably have a similar one, which is 3 years, 2 months. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I kind of want... Hey, Dark Sky. Welcome in. I want like a slope piece, I think. I'm gonna have to keep looking over here to see my chat now because I got this window fully occupied by Studio. How do I want to do this? What do I want to do here? I can do that. That's going to be just a slight off color there, but I could do that. Oops. That probably works a little better being connected to that. Let's see. What do I want to do for a slope? What would make sense? Wow, there's a lot of printed slow pieces in brown. Huh. Inverted. No, I don't want inverted. See, I could do... And that just gives me more of an attachment point for the floor right there. I see you, Dark Sky. I'm not dumb. I'm not sure if that's what I want, though. Or... if I can trick this, I probably can't set that there. See, if I do... No, don't clone that. Nope, 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 nope. Ah. There are eyes everywhere. Yep. Okay. No. No. This is what I'm still learning, is like, you got to get just the right angle sometimes for these things. Or it's not going to do what you want it to do. All right, stay there. Stay right there. Okay, that's what I want. So if I do that... few Blacktron pad borders and have Blacktrons are scratched. Oh no. Ooh. That's not cool. Really, it modded that? Oh damn. Excuse me. I guess that makes sense though.
I just like playing with it.
She's not here, Clipsy. She's downstairs sleeping. I think I need to do something to attach it from above. So 2 by... Or no, actually, because I probably do 2 by 4... 2 by 4 tile in brown.
More LEGO news. Transformers. Soundwave will release on August 1st, 1502, pieces $180 sound brick. Included the next ideas set will be the Italian Riviera. 3251 pieces, $280. August 7th release. There will be a teddy bear GWP.
Really?
May 24th through 31st. $100 threshold on anything. This has been Titanium Clicker with more news.
Wow. Interesting. What's going on, Clipsy? Right, so now I've got that, which means then I have an attachment point. I could do... No. Because then I could do that from above, which probably works fine. I don't see an issue with that. All right, I'll grab the other one. So I just wanted a small, I think a small section of that covered like that, right over the loading section there. I think that works. Some places you might find like a little canopy right here over the doorway, but because that's the same place literally as the driveway for the vehicles, I'm not going to bother with that. We'll just have a door. Oh, is that why you didn't talk to me today? Because you were busy in studio all day long while you're supposed to be working? See, I'm saving my studio work for doing on streams. I love Pecan Clipsy because of all the
King
stuff he does offline.
Oldendorf asked me, could there be a cat in the cat food factory? Ah, the irony of a cat.
Why
lurking in a
not?
cat food factory. My dear friend, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. Perhaps a cunning feline has found its way in, drawn by the very aroma of its daily repast. However, one must hope that the factory has adequate measures to ensure quality and safety, lest the cat find itself amidst its own food supply, a rather existential conundrum for the poor creature.
I'll probably put a cat or two in here. Redmond, what's up? How you doing? Oh, you had a lolcarp day? Aw. Here, let me do something for you, Clipsy. Here you go. Aw. That's for Clipsy and his lolcorp day. All right, I'm happy with that. That does what I want. I don't need a very large canopy back here. I just want a little bit of a canopy. And again, I'm trying to do this, not with any part in the world, but with parts I think I'll have. And these things, these slopes, I should have these, right? That shouldn't be a big deal. All right, so you know what? I don't know if there's anything I really want to do over here. I mean, that's going to be like an area for a sign. I might, well, I'm going to use that, the Kitty Battle Pack, the Fire Brigade set from 2023. I'll probably build that for the hell of it. But I'll probably use some stickers from that set deliberately with this build. So I think I might use that top component for maybe like a 3D sign, right? Because it makes sense in that way. All right, so I think what we'll do, I'm gonna figure out the layout for. Oh, I know what I was gonna do, because I'm thinking about starting the second floor and the base for it, but I want to do something else first. Also, Urban, welcome in. How you doing? You're gonna see me. I save these repeatedly just to make sure I don't lose my work or what I'm doing, because I'm an IT guy and I'm just very, very particular about that. It's just what I do. But what I was thinking about was Technic bricks to go a couple stretching across here for reinforcing the I guess the ceiling / the base of the second floor. So I should do that before I do anything else. let's do 1 by 16 because I have those. Let's see, we'll just do black for now because I'm sure I've got that. How wide is this area? Oh, Oh, so 18
Hawkins
between the two.
J52 asked me, will Clipsy's bricks build a skyscraper out of
The
Lego
skeeper?
Death Stars?
Skyskeeper?
Will it require-
What?
Oh,
Why did I mess that up?
made of Lego Death Stars. Because why build anything useful when you can create an intergalactic nightmare? Right, I suppose. If you stack enough of those overpriced space spheres together, you'll get something that stands tall. But honestly, counting Lego, Death Stars isn't exactly my idea of a good time. Maybe Law of Averages says.
That's
But a few
fair.
dozen, and a truckload of patience to boot.
Why did he mess up the start of that statement? Because TJ didn't do a typo.
But whenever they cough up a hairball, you know, you hear that. You know, it's kind of how I felt.
Hi, Brixlorian. What's up, Trevor? All right, so if I know that I'm gonna have this is 18 across, going from right here to here. These would be the mounting points, because I've got that extra space in here I can use to run them across without interfering with the look of the front. Right, I can take out. I think I want to do it. Apparently not. That was bugging him out. Greg, why are you yeehawing that? Anyway, all right. So 1x16 probably won't work. Well, let's see. Are these lined up? That goes across to the. No, that's not lined up. So I had to have them run to back here. And take these. I don't care about these. Those can change out. So I need to probably do these in rows of 2, which would probably work better. So I'm actually going to experiment here for a minute. So we're going to go off of studio. I'm going to do this like in person to figure this out. All right. So the width I have to work with is actually 18. Is actually that size, 16. That's the space that is open inside there, but I need to get 18 across. So I need to figure out some other math. So, no, this is the space I have to use. I am raw dogging it. That's right. You know it. Two, 4, 6, 8. Let's see, that's a 10. All right, that's a 12. 12 could be interesting, because what I could do if I have more of 12, so that's a 14.
20 days. I can practically taste the bloomin' onion and the fantastic dipping sauce. Yippee doodle.
I'm not sure I've ever said yippee doodle in my life. Thank you, Trevor. $12 would be a good one, because then I can also put a 6 in there, or a 10, because then I can do 8. Ooh, how did that one get in there? That needs to be in the other bin. I might just use grays, because I still have more of those. But we're testing in real time here, because I can obviously visualize this a lot better and then go back and put it in. Do I not have very many in 10? Apparently I don't. All right, that's another 12. That's a 12. Probably should at least try to have 2 of these going across in groups of 2. Well, I'll see if do I have a gray one in 12. I do. Okay. So I can experiment with that. All right. So if I have a 12, that means I can also do, if I got to get 18, I can also do 6s. To make this work. Waldo is coming on May 31st. I'm sure that Waldo can't wait. Okay, I mean, this will work for testing. This will work for testing. So if this is the space I need to get across, right, I can connect a 12 and a 6 the opposite way as a Technic. Which with a lot of Technic pins in there would give me a really good reinforcement across too. And that should do what I need. I think that could work. I think that could work fine. Excuse me. All right, so I want 1 by 12. 1 by 12. And I'll get out 4 of them. And then I want 1 by 6. Two, 3, 4. Okay. So now where to put them. One, two, let's see.
Last time I said Yippee Doodle was when Lego announced the ideas. Otter set can't wait.
No,
that set
no.
will be a day 1 for me.
Actually, Redden, no, it's not. I surprised a lot of people, but no, I don't want that the way it's currently looks. I do not want it. It creeps me out. It is not a day 1. It's not a day at all right now.
He's trying to flip it over at the last second. Hit me with the rubber side.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 6, 8, 10. Let's see. Maybe I'll drop that one out for the moment. Right, and if I put that in there, and there. Not that otter, not that one. No, we've got these otters, right? Brownie and Walter, but not that Lego otter. No, I don't like that Lego otter. All right, so I need to get rid of that and get rid of that, which then let me, if I can get the angle right here. Yep. And from the back, it's going to look a little weird being black right here, but maybe I can do something about that. All right, so I need another one of these guys. Get the angle right here. Put that clip on. So weird trying to visualize exactly where it's going. But there. So, yeah, right? So here's the idea, right? These are basically like support rafters to help support the second floor. So 10 there, and if I do similar on the other side, apologies if I make anybody queasy by my moving everything around at different weird angles. I do have motion sickness. I get motion sickness. But so far as I've worked with this, I've not actually dealt with that. Yeah, I support Raptor, yes. Some dinosaurs, yep. All right. Support Raptors. Just in case there's confusion. I think that's how you spell it. I think. All right, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. All right, so nope. Move that and move that. Nope. Okay. So we'll put one in there. I mean, if somebody wants to go ahead and design that, be my guest. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so they're both the same. All right, and this side.
Why can you never tell when a pterodactyl uses the bathroom? Suppose, is it because the P is silent? Help us solve this mystery of our winged friends.
Oh my God. I mean, part of me wants to laugh at that, but I don't want to encourage it. I need an Elix style, like Boo or whatever thing, Redmond. That's what I need. All right, so I think I'm good with that concept. That seems right. Basically equal distribution. This one will be a little more open, but I can work with that. Very much banned looks Brixplorian, absolutely. All right. Just make sure all is good. All right, so that fills all that in there. Yeah, I think I'm happy. I don't need to worry about pinning these in here. I just know I'm going to do it because this is just the concept of it. So that takes care of another thing that I was thinking about in terms of practical design here. And it makes sense that you would have that. Actually, I'm gonna bother with that. I'll just copy these. Clone more of these again. Oops. Wow. Oh, sorry. Thank you, James. I forgot to change the scene back. There you go. Sorry about that. Greg, where were you on that one? Huh? Anyway, so yeah, so here's what we got now, right? A couple sets of beams going across. Everything lines up pretty well here.
Just imagine the hilarity of searching for Laldo while pulling up your pants.
I mean, where was Laldo on that? He could have told me that I was not back on the studio scene. Yeah, I think I'm happier with that now. That feels more right, especially as I'm about to start another floor here. So I think what I'll do...
Lau! 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 Lego Greg!
I'll fix the steps later and all that stuff, align these things a little bit better, but I'm going to add a new step. I'm going to call this second floor. Second floor base layer. Okay. Now, what do I
thought about making it a momentum box.
A momentum box? Probably 6x10 plate? Oh, let's see. Brown? How would this match up?
With you.
Let's see, actually though, you know what? If I'm looking at this, I probably want the beam across two different 6x10s here at least, because I'm going to want that middle layer supported too. If I don't, it's going to be one wide open thing without any support. So what I need to do, I'm going to back up a step, or a couple steps here. Oops, I deleted the part that I don't want to delete. And I'm going to delete that. And that. Let's see if I can do this. All right, Red, no worries, dude. Thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. All right, I'm going to move those over for a minute so I can see what I'm doing here. So I didn't count exactly the right way. Oh, no. Go back to where you went, where you came. There you go. Okay. All right, that gets moved in there. And then you get moved over one. All right, which means then you I can use you. Actually, no, I don't. I can use one of these. Clone that. Get rid of that first. There we go. Okay, that should align. And then I can clone one of those and put that there, which gets me back into alignment. Get rid of that. Okay, now the other side. Let me get my other pieces back in here. All right, so that should be good. Now I just need to move this one as well. So move those out of the way. Okay, that lines up. Where'd you go? It's a matter of always just like finding the exact right placement for these things. It's so tricky depending on like what angle you're at. Now, those of you that work with this program probably already well know that, but I'm still like getting used to this whole concept right now. All right, so I can clone that, put that there, which actually works because I still got that attachment point there. And then I just need those right there. And that works out. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Now, that should let me actually... Let me do this. Okay. Now, let me go back down to the other stuff here. Let's bring plate in here.
As we go down life's lonesome highway, seems the hardest thing.
Hi, Ems. Welcome in. Hope you're well. I'm sorry. I'm kind of I'm concentrating in studio a little bit, so I'm not paying full attention to the chat.
For always, that's the way it should be.
So why won't you line up? That should be fine. Right there. Yes. Okay. All right. So now I should be able to. See, it wants to put these underneath, but I don't want that. I gotta get the right angle for it to go up here. Brookstream, I see what you're saying. And You think you're a funny guy. Oh, crap. Thought I had the angle correct. All right, I think that. Nope. See that doing these plates is a pain in the butt. Right? I'm definitely seeing that right now. Trying to figure out how to make this work. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, crap. But that makes sense because of the difference I had to create this right here. All right, so I just need to add in. We'll add in one more. No, stop flipping. Oh, crap, I didn't want to clone that. See, it's so deceptive because it looks like it is, but it's not. All right, that should be. At least it's supposed to be, but it's still not. Let's try that. That looks like it's aligned. But this is just off that little tiny bit. Yeah, Brookstream, I mean, you guys are seeing me do this, like learning it in real time here. All right, it's going to be good enough. I'm probably going to just do this, and then I'm going to move them all off to create a second floor. Because now I want to move this. Nope. This is definitely very, very tricky. All right, that should. Although I can tell these are just a little off. At different angles, though, it looks like it works, but it's just like. Yeah, this is just, it's not quite low enough. And that's what's throwing everything off. Right, this needs to be down. All right, that should all be lined up. I think it is. All right. What an aggravation that is. Holy crap. All right, you know what? Yeah, and because of the 3D nature of it, if you don't have it just right, it's like it doesn't want to do what you want it to do. All right, I'm going to clone all of this and literally put it right over here. Then I'll try this moving again here. I think that should be in place. Nope, not quite.
It's peanut butter jelly time.
What's up,
Peanut
Brian?
butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Way at, way at, way at, way at. Now there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go.
Oh.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Alex Andre 017.
Lego. Greg.
Hi, Alex. Hey, Brian. How's it going? Oh, Alex, I don't know how you can like do CAD all day long, dude. Because this is just like, oh man, just trying to get things to work in 3D is just wild. No, don't clone. No, 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 no. Where did I actually bring that part?
It's booger. It's totally booger. That's hilarious.
Why is it putting that underneath? I don't want it underneath. Don't do it all day, thankfully. Okay. Yeah, because this would drive me bonkers all day long. All right, that one seems like it might be in place. I'm sure I'm going to have to tweak it. Yeah, that should be all right. That should be good. So I just need this. Nope. Let's see. Trying to get that angle just right to make it do what I want it to do is a real pain in the butt. Two inches of rain so far. It's cloudy and overcast, and there's been sprinkles on and off all day long here. Go in. Go in. Just got to get this right to make this entire thing work. But it doesn't want to go the direction I want it to go. And because I'm not an expert, right, it's still, all right, that's still above level. No.
Well, you're friends with the fancy persuasion.
God, trying to do this the right way is so... I just want it to settle in place. Well, I'll leave it there for now so I can work on the middle section. All right, what is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right, probably one by, I'm going to do 6s across here. Yeah, bust out the Craggle. Actually, you know what I could do here? Also, if it wants attachment points like KO is saying, I can do 2x2 jumper. Yeah, plate modified. All right. All right, so if I get rid of that and that, for example, I can put in, that will give me like a couple attachment points for a plate, for example, like KO's talking about. If I want to say like 4x6. All right, so that creates that middle. No worries, Greg. Oh, hold on a second. Did I make a mistake here? I might have. I might have moved one thing I didn't have to move. Because both of these should only have one sticking out here. All right, let's see if I can get the floor set up here at least. All right. But actually, maybe what I should do, because I was going to do this anyway, is once I set it up on here, I'm just going to set this up over here. I feel like that actually might make some sense. Because then there's studs everything can attach to fundamentally here. We'll just create another floor. Yeah, we'll just do that instead, because I was going to build it up here and then move it over anyway. So I can have each section distinctively. Which means I can move that over and then move that over. And then this we'll put here. Stop trying to connect.
You know I need your love. You got that hold over me. Long as I got your love, you know that I'll never leave. When I wanted you to share my life, I had no doubt in my mind. And it's been you, woman, right down the line.
All right. These guys, I'll just, nope, don't clone that. Clone that. Should I do that first? Move that. Nope. Move that. There. Hey, Hero, what's up? How you doing? Just trying more studio work here. Constantly learning as I go.
Ads are starting. Please stay tuned to the stream, and thank you for your support.
No, I hear you on that. I get it. And then we'll do 1x6. Okay, so that should all line up. Let's grab that. And we'll grab one more.
Yeah, this is my way of telling you that every day I'm loving you so much more. If I should doubt myself.
All right, so that should be. No, don't move. Don't move that. That should be the main floor, which means I can go ahead and let's get rid of this. Hey, Draco. How you doing? Starting further than cold, hard thing. I hear that, Alex. I had a kind of up and down day. All right, so that should be the main part, which will get me everything up to here. Actually, so what I should do, let's see, because that's going to be 8 and 9, because that's uneven. How long was this section? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. All right. Let's do. I know I've got 4 by 8. All right, so I can do this. Hey, Tolengard, how you doing? TJ, thank you for doing the shouties. I appreciate you. Clipsy, have you done multiple floor design like this? I know like Robin Hood Bricks does things like this where he's shown his designs and he does different floors and separates out different sections of a build. You have? Okay. Just curious. It seems a little bit more practical, at least for trying to make 3D stuff like this work. To do it this way. Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm not there. All right, but this should give me the entirety of the layout here. It's actually not a bad space to work in. I will obviously have to change out some stuff, probably for, I know KO was asking about it, like where would the stairway and or lift be? That's where we're going to have to figure this stuff out. And everything is, of course, subject to change as we go here, as has been obvious already. All right, so let's see. What did it not like? Oh, wait, with... I did not like that? All right, let me do this again. 1x8 plate. Oh, for whatever reason, didn't like that one. So let's put in what should be a regular plate. Okay. No exclamation point on that one. So that entire series of steps should be fine. All right. Step 8, we'll say second floor base wall. I need to hydrate here. So I do want to, I'm going to cap this at 2 floors, right? I don't think I need to go any higher. Heard his... Really, Trevor? Really? I'm trying to get into that habit.
Tomatoes. Boo, we throwing tomatoes. Boo, we throwing tomatoes.
Mostly because of my own OCD about wanting to be organized, which I'm not good at organizing in other ways, but part of me wants to try to do that here. Actually, no. Let's do it this way. I love tomatoes. All right, that should... Okay, they are crossing the plate lines. Okay, good.
That's so amazing. Oh, it's so good. It's like what I've been asking forever. That was so good. Ah.
Ah. I'll just throw these in here because I know I've got 1x4s in Nougat as well, so I can use those at plate joins here. That's not a big deal. That's a lot of KO farting and groaning. All right. Let's continue cloning.
No.
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 No. No. I feel like since I have kind of in canon of this building that this expansion is here, I do want to have the second floor include that. I probably should do the design to make it look like it was the add-on there as well. So I'll come back to that.
Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my crocketesh wish. Sing it, baby. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another.
All right. So there's at least the very basic. Don't know why I did not add those all on. Oh, probably because I cloned from another step. That's why. Where does this start? I'll have to move these all later. Made some good progress on the pizza idea. I'm not sure I like the patio. We'll have to play with them more. Alex, did you try putting in the stairs? That somebody, it might have been Kid Kikna, suggested.
Shakalaka.
Hey, Binda. Enjoy foods.
I love how small it starts and how big it gets. Yes, I said those words out loud.
Right. Stairs actually kind of cool. Transition to patio and the patio itself kind of wonky. Okay. Let's see. I think that works. So the concept, though, I'm going to have it. It's going to look similar to this, right? Because it should, at least in my opinion. The white garage, white mace. No, so Hero, the concept of this back section, in my mind, is that this is just an add-on to the building at a later date. And the only reason that there's even any white here is because I know I've got this color for these two different kinds of pieces. That's the only reason these are white. If I had these in nougat or brown, for sure, I would probably put those in brown. But I'm trying to do this based on parts that I'm pretty sure I've got of various sorts. So I know I've got these in white. That's why I can do that. Because even though I'm designing this in studio and I can do anything I want in theory, I'm trying to still do this and keeping in mind the idea of minimal parts ordering. I'm still trying to build it as if I'm only using parts I had. Ooh. Turtle song for 1990.
On the half shell, they're the heroes for. In this day and age, who could ask for more? The crime wave is high, with muggings mysterious. All police and detectives are furious, cause they can't find the source of this lethally evil force. This is serious, so give me a quarter. I was a witness, get me a reporter. Call April O'Neil in on this case. Hey, you better hurry up, there's no time to wait.
That should work to let me do, I think.
Man, it's in trouble. We need heroes like the Lone Ranger when Tonto came pronto.
It's been a crap day. I'm sorry, Em. So hopefully we can give you a place to relax and enjoy yourself a little bit. Love the idea. Yeah, I mean, it makes practical sense, right? Because I'm a mock builder anyway, and I always build with what I've got in front of me, right? Only stuff I've got. I try to minimize the amount of ordering that I really do, ideally. So even though I'm building this in an abstract way, I still want to do the same concept. So I've got a lot of masonry nougat. I've got a lot of brown window that I got from Pab at some point. So that's why you're seeing what you see here. I think I'll try to do. We do new stuff. Because, like Chris said, I'm trying to distinguish parts of this. Deliberately here. I'm going to have to move a bunch of these things around in terms of the stops because I cloned from another stop and it put them all in there. But Calf Effect, yeah. I don't know yet if I'm going to do the interior in studio or not. I definitely am doing the exterior for sure. I might build the interior there on my usual way. Nougat, indeed. All right, so but now the Newtons. Sprint is the teacher, so they are the students. Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello make up the team with one other fellow, Raphael. He's the leader of the group, transformed from the norm by the nuclear goo. Pizza's the food that's sure to please. These ninjas are into pepperoni. Right, is that how that starts? No, it doesn't start out that way. Not hard to find. Ninjas not just of the body, but of the mind. Those were the words that the master instructed, but a letter from Shredder had Splinter abducted. That was the last straw. Spring into action. Step on the foot, now they're gonna lose traction. Now this is for real, so you fight for justice. Your shell is hard, so you shout, they can't dust us off. Like some old coffee table. Right. Since you've been born, you've been willing and able to defeat the snake. Protect the weak. Fight for rights and your freedom to speak. Now the villain is chilling, so you make a stand. Back to the wall, put your sword in your hand. Remember the words of your teacher, your master. Evil moves fast, but good moves faster than light. Shining for your illumination. Good versus evil equals confrontation. So when you're in trouble, don't give in and go sour. Try to rely on your turtle power. All right, something like that. This needs a pergola. Brookstorm, I don't know what that means. All right, 1x4. Brown. Oops, if I can spell right. Seventh game, huh? That's impressive for them. This won't line up exactly though with the one side. I could just make it a larger window though, which is fine. We'll do it and see what it looks like. Oh, gazebo? Okay. Hi, Bricklock. Yeah, I'm not putting a gazebo in here. Brickstorm, you can design one and put a gazebo in there if you'd like.
You could have a fun car bumping. This amusement never ends. I wanna be sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? I wanna be a sledgehammer.
I might do something else right here too, but I'm just gonna put these in for now. But I have another thought in mind. Oh, did not want to do that.
Show me around your fruit cage. 'Cause I will be your honeybee. Open up your fruit
Damn it.
cage. Where the fruit is as sweet as can be. I wanna be your sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name?
Hi, Lila. How you doing?
Call the sledgehammer. Put your mind at rest.
I mean, yeah, that concept does definitely work. How's it going? I'm making a cat food factory, Lila. I'm doing it in studio. This is going to be a cat food factory. I know. I totally am happy it's Friday, almost Friday too. And a 3-day weekend at that. Well, 3.5-day weekend. This is my first go around of using studio too. I've been learning as I go. But I'm picking up at least some base concepts pretty quickly here, which is good. I think I'll do one more. My brain is very used to doing manual, right? Picking up pieces, putting them together. That's how I've always done it. So this is a very foreign and new concept to me. And I'm trying to get my brain working with it. Yeah, that could work.
Bricklock IL asked me, would a sledgehammer be good to take out a wall? Well, obviously, if you're looking to indulge in some classic destruction therapy, a sledgehammer will certainly do the trick. Just remember to check if it's a load-bearing wall first, unless you're really aiming to test that whole domino effect theory in architecture. Enjoy your newfound open floor plan. Hope you like the outdoors.
Eric, you're obsessed with the wall thing, dude. Seriously. You're so obsessed with the wall. Studi. My God. Brixplorium, dude. Seriously? Oh. Oh my God. Anyway. Greg should be coming on shortly. Looks like here it is. Okay, great. So I'm probably at a good spot where I can probably call this for now and kind of, like I always do, kind of step back and think about where I am right? And then we'll come back and do more. So I would say normally, I'm back on again Saturday morning, but I'm going to be taking a half day from work tomorrow to do a couple things, and I don't have anything planned right now in the evening, so I'm not going to promise this, but there's a chance I might pop back up Friday night. Not guaranteed, but I might pop back up and do more of this. Because honestly, this is incredibly relaxing right now to do this. It's funny, but it is. I'm finding this very relaxing, kind of stimulating. So I might do that. But if I don't tomorrow, then definitely at the usual Saturday morning, I'll be back for sure. But it looks like Greg is good to go. So I'm going to basically wrap things up for today. You guys have been fantastic as always. I appreciate you. Always coming and making all the fun, make all the jokes and all that good stuff. Let's see, what else? Reminder that I will not be streaming a week from Saturday, the 31st. I do have work that day, but Greg will be streaming in my place. So I'll be in the chat, but just not streaming. But I'll remind you guys of that next week. And with that, it's the perfect time to raid out.
We throwing tomatoes. Woo, we throwing tomatoes. Woo, we throwing tomatoes.
So let's see. Let me get this ready to go here. Press the button correctly. There we go. Okay. You all know the drill. It's Thursday, so there's a special Double Trouble raid message. Copy pasta that. If you're a sub, if you're not, feel free to use the other one. But as always, thank you all for being here again. I appreciate you. Thanks to Greg for the resub. All the fun TTS and everything else you guys are doing, all the bits and all that stuff. Thank you. Again, I might be back on tomorrow evening, but no promises. I'll let you know on social media. You guys are good about seeing if I come on, even if I don't really announce it. So I always appreciate that. Otherwise, if you don't see me tomorrow, as always, definitely will be on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time for sure. Otherwise, watch for all the other friends of the community. Of course, everybody, a lot of friends here in the chat are streamers as well. Watch for them to pop on. Otherwise, guys, save it for the raid. Let's go have fun with Greg for a little while for the second half of Double Trouble. And I'll see you either tomorrow or Saturday for sure. Bye for now.